I fuck with Kendrick. I'm a Kendrick fan, and I'm a Drake fan. It's okay to be both, but I'm actually gonna get into that conversation shortly. But I fuck with Kendrick. But my thoughts with the halftime show was it was okay. It was if I were to rate it um from a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it like a 7.5. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an 8. You know what I mean? Because it was okay. And of course, in stat, I mean, shit, y'all can comment, and I expect you to comment below, whatever. But Kendrick fans, the cult following that he has. Yes, I know there were some hidden messages in there. Yes, I am very aware. I can, comprehend that. But as far as the product itself, it was okay. There was no glitz. There was no glam. There was, he was just straight rapping. You dig what I mean? Which I had no issue with. But if I'm gonna give my objective opinion, it was okay. It was a cool little show. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, 7.5, 8. It was alright. It was nothing crazy. And then, as far as him teasing, getting to the Not Like Us song, it didn't give what I wanted it to give. Well, first, for legal purposes, obviously, he didn't say pedophile, which, that's what, if you're going to sing the song, you're going to rap the song, rap the goddamn song, you know what I mean? Like, don't just give us a verse and cut out that, and, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh, yeah, should I do the song? People sue, whatever. Nigga, give us the fucking song. You know what I mean? If you're going to do it, do that motherfucker. You dig? But, outside of that, it was all right. It was okay. You know what I mean? Now, what I really want to get into is this Kendrick and Drake back and forth. This is something that has been going on, well, recently, of course, for over a year, but originally, things started back in 2013 with the Control verse. If you're not aware of that verse, that was a song that Kendrick was featured on. It was Big Sean's song, and he pretty much, shot darts at a lot of the rappers in the game. And a lot of them didn't really care about it. It's kind of, they had the approach that it's competition, which it is. You know what I mean? Just like in any sport that you play, competition is what drives the sport and drives the audience. So a lot of them took it that way. And of course, Drake name was mentioned there, and then I mean, I believe in 2016, the BT Cipher, he took shots at Drake. He didn't say his name, but everybody knew who the fuck he was talking about. Now, let's fast forward to current time. In 2023, October to be exact, First Person Shooter came out. And that's a song with J. Cole and Drake. Pretty much them saying that there's a big three, pretty much K. Dot, Drake and J. Cole. That was what was said in the song, right? Fast forward to March of 2024. Like that came out, a song that featured Kendrick Lamar. It was a Future song, and Kendrick took exception to the big three mention, pretty much saying, "Fuck the big three. There's only Big Me," right? So that's what started or initiated again the beef, so to speak. Drake took issue with that. He dropped him a couple records. Kendrick also did, and I like them all. All of these motherfucking diss records on both sides are in my playlist. Again, I'm gonna keep coming back to this. It's okay to like both of them. You don't have to pick a side. You can like both of them. I promise you, it's more than okay. But um after that, the bop, the jam, the goddamn track, the song of the goddamn year, the summer, Not Like Us dropped in May of 2024. And also Drake dropped Family Matters, which was a damn good song also the same month. I believe Drake dropped his first, and then right after that, Kendrick dropped Not Like Us. Now, before I continue into exactly what I want to speak about, I am a Drake fan. I love when he raps. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my top streaming rap artists. But I also fuck with Kendrick too. Again, I'm going to keep going back to this. You can like them both. I promise you it's okay. But people have this fixation on picking a side, and it is very concerning for me. You dig what I mean? Like it's you have to like one or the other. I was recently having a back and forth. Well, for me it wasn't a back and forth, but this other individual made it a back and forth, pretty much telling me, we were just having a conversation about the beef, which again I'm just amazed why it's still a topic of discussion. Obviously because the Super Bowl just hit, but outside of that, it's like, why are we still talking about this shit that happened, almost a year ago? Because literally speaking, we're approaching May. That's like us drop. It's about to be a year, and we still talking about this shit. But that's neither here nor there. Um, so yeah, I was just, we was just going back and forth. I was giving my point of view, they was giving theirs, and because I made mention that I felt with Drake as far as his rap capabilities, they came and said, "Oh, not like us hurt my feelings." I'm like, "No, it's actually on my workout playlist along with Family Matters, along with Euphoria, along with Push Ups, along with Meet the Grams. All of the songs are on my playlist. Like I like them both. For me, I come from the fan side of battle rap, so I enjoy the back and forth. But the way y'all are going at it is crazy. Like for the life of me, truth be told, it's really getting spooky out here. You dig? Hey, for real. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, it's so perplexing that people and I'm seeing this on social media. I'm seeing men argue with women. I'm seeing just the back and forth. Like even prior to coming and doing this pod, I was on Facebook, right? And this girl that I'm friends with on social media, she had to preface her comments with, "I am a Kendrick fan, but this record on Drake's he just dropped the album with Party Next Door. This shit go hard." Why do you have to preface that with your Kendrick fan? Again, going back to what I've been saying, it's okay to like them both. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you say anything about oh yeah, I like this about Drake. Oh, you a Drake D rider, or you know what I'm saying? If you say something about Kendrick, oh yeah, Kendrick, he's too complex. Nobody want to hear about all that goddamn woke rap. Like who gives a fuck? And I believe, honestly, honestly, people do not understand the concepts or the definition of subjective. Let me break it down to you. There are certain things as far as content we consume or listen to or view or whatever the case may be. It's what we like. You dig what I'm saying? Subjective is what works for you, what you fucking like, not what's factual. It's not in the goddamn encyclopedia. Like, what the fuck do y'all not get about what subjective means? You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to music, sports, movies, TV shows, books, food, and the list goes on. Is what works for you, what you like, what you like. Not what's factual. You know what I'm saying? Like I could like a goddamn fajita supreme or whatever the case may be, cause that shit busting. I like the steak, goddamn sizzling, the goddamn bell peppers, the onions, and all that shit. But the next motherfucker may be allergic to it or it's just nasty to him. That's how subjective works. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like I can I can be a motherfucking I can think that who can I pick? I can think that motherfucking Beyonce is the greatest singer on earth. All of her motherfucking tracks are bangers, right? And the next motherfucker may think differently because they don't like her music. That's how it works. Y'all catching on to what I'm saying? So with that being said, music is so subjective, and again, it's getting spooky out here, man. It really is, man. I don't get it. I really don't. I'm just saying. And and it'd be crazy because I'm not gonna call anyone out because again, it doesn't matter that much to me, but I be really seeing people speak on either side like y'all know these motherfuckers personally. Like you're in goddamn Drake's camp or you're in Kendrick's camp. Oh, Kendrick's a real nigga. He is this, he this, that. How do you really know that? Please tell me. I'll wait. You know what? For me, I'd be like,
Right, let me tell you something. We don't care. We don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't care for real. Well, I can only speak for myself, right? But how do you know he's so real? Not to say he's not. I'm not gonna, like again, I don't know either side, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know there's a such thing as a motherfucker putting on, and again, I'm not saying this is what he's doing by any means because I don't know this. I don't know Kendrick K. Dot from a can of paint, but there's a such thing as a motherfucker putting on for the audience, for his viewers, for the people that consume this product, and they're a completely different person when the doors are closed. Y'all know that's a thing, right? So with everything, and again, for y'all slow motherfuckers, because there's a lot of y'all out here. I'm not saying this is what he's doing. I'm just giving you a broad perspective. You get what I'm saying? Use your critical thinking skills. Like open your mind up. You feel me? But what if he's saying all of these, he's deep, he's saying all of these, woke things in his music, his wordplay, you know what I'm saying? He says he represents this and that and the third. And what if he's the complete opposite once the doors are closed? Y'all ever thought about that shit? Why y'all always putting these motherfuckers on pedestals and riding for them, y'all don't know shit about who they are in real life. You don't. Do you? Because you really don't. And again, I'm not saying that it is in any shape, form, or fashion the way, I'm not saying that Kendrick is a hypocrite at all. I'm not saying that at all. But we really don't know these motherfuckers, For y'all to be riding for so hard for, these people and think about this too. Food for thought. I promise you, the tables can turn just like that. What I mean is, do y'all know what a polarizing person is? Is a person that is very well known, very famous, has a cult like following, and you're gonna have people that love them, and you're gonna have people that hate them. It's you know what I'm saying? Like it's that crazy. That's how the 180 is as far as people's feelings for this for a certain individual. Drake is a polarizing object or a person. You know what I mean? Because he's been winning for so long. He's been doing his damn thing for so long. So of course his fan base, the people that fuck with him, it's large. But you got another fan base that they want to see him lose. Perfect example. As I was, congratulating the Eagles at the beginning of this podcast, um, you remember when Kansas City really was, they was, I wouldn't call them mediocre, but sometimes they was good, sometimes they was bad, this, that, and third, right? So after winning two Super Bowls, in a row consecutively, they became I don't want to use the word villain, but people got tired of them. Motherfuckers was actually booing Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl for no reason. You know why? Because they're tired of seeing the Chiefs. They're tired of seeing the NFL show her. She didn't do.
And I hit the scene, best believe it's going digital. Being super clean, hat on lean, got me good to go. Yeah, I'm with my team, counting green, stacking plenty more. VIP status at the club, pulling all the hoes. When I hit the scene, best believe it's going digital. Being super clean, hat on lean, got me good to go. Yeah, I'm with my team, counting green, stacking stacking plenty more. VIP status at the club, pulling all the hoes.